Afternoon, y'all. This is Joe here at Mad Vapes of Boone, coming to you today with a review on the Fireluke mesh. So I think we already have one of these up, but I wanted to touch on this again just because the flavor from this tank is amazing. I myself am generally a rebuildable person or a mouth to lung, like salt base. That's generally what I use. Just because it's inexpensive, rebuildables are cheap, you can really tailor whatever hit you want. But finally the other day I said, you know what, I'm going to take the dive, I'm going to buy one. I've had their hit before and I know the flavor is good, but I've never really just vaped on it over and over. Let me tell you what, this flavor is delicious. So what you have is a 2 mil capacity tank that's going to come with, or 3 mil, excuse me, not 2. It's 24 millimeter. It comes with 2 coils, and they have a ton of different designs. They have a lot of unique designs. I got the black resin just because I really like the resin. The metals are pretty interesting too. Personally, I'm not a huge fan, but I know a lot of customers are. But this thing has a ton of airflow, and you see all the way down to the bottom on that one. So I think some of the most impressive things about this is, one, the hit to the flavor. It's just remarkably good. It is such a good hit. Also, the Vupu U-Force coils work inside of here, and these coils work inside of the Vupu U-Force. So kind of a neat little fact that you can use. But so this thing is really good. Max 90, but I prefer to stay around 70. Like 70 for me is excellent. On 70, and I'll show you a hit from this thing at 70 watts. Is a ton of vapor and a ton of flavor. I'm vaping on Crisp's new lemon drop. That's Cosmic Fog's new line. This stuff is incredibly good. If you haven't had it, come try it or check your local store and give it a shot because it is freaking delicious. But so as of right now, there's the Baby Beast that has mesh coils, and there's this tank that has mesh coils. There might be more, but I tried checking yesterday and I couldn't find any. So I'm pretty sure these are the only two as of right now that do mesh coils. But the flavor is just immense. See, normally you'd have wires wrapped together. Think of these as wires, a coil grabbing on cotton. And these wires are pretty thin, and you get a little bit of surface area. Well, with mesh, think of a giant chain link fence wrapping around the cotton. You just have a ton of surface area. You have a lot of cotton that's getting heated very quickly with your liquid, and it just produces these immense flavorful hits. It is a little bit of a hot hit, even with full airflow, but the flavor from it, phenomenal. So definitely worth giving a shot. Even if you're building now and you're just tired of building, you don't want to take the time, or if you're just looking for the most flavor and you don't want to build, mesh tank's where it's at. And it's relatively small, so it's not protruding, it's not huge, it's a relatively nice tank. But so come check them out. Freemax Fireluke mesh. That's where it's at. If y'all have any questions, you know what to do.